Okay guys, so we were just talking about the different types of families and the different structures in family, right? And we said that there's so many. We said that there was nuclear, there's blended, there's single parent, there's also, what else did we say? There's extended family. There's just so many, right? So now I wanted to show you guys my family. And then after I show you guys my family, I want you guys to show me your family. You're gonna draw out your family and we're gonna talk about it. Okay, so this is my family. I don't know if you could see, but this is my family. So I have my mom, there's my dad, and there's me and my sister. My sister is younger than me. So looking at my type of family, what category do you think my family would be under? So we have nuclear, where there's two parents and one child or some children. We have blended, where there's a parent that you're like your biological parent, and then they like remarry, and then the person that they remarried, their family is going to go into your family, so then that's considered blended, okay? And then there's single parent, where there's only one parent and a child. And then there's extended family, where I'm talking about like people that are my aunts, my uncles, my grandma, my grandpa, and stuff like that, okay? So looking at the family that I just showed you, my mom, my dad, and my sister and me, which family do you think it's under? Good, so it's nuclear. So this is my nuclear family. Well, my family's nuclear because there's a mom, a dad, and there's some kids, okay? So now I'm gonna show you another family of mine. So here's my other family, okay? And I have a grandma, 2 aunts, 2 uncles, and then there's 5 cousins, okay? So looking at this, which family am I talking about? Or like, what category would this family be under? Would it be under nuclear, where there's 2 parents and some kids? Would it be under blended, where there's your biological mom or dad, and then they remarry, and then that person that they remarried, their family is going into your family, so it's blended? Or is it single parent, where I'm talking about one adult or one parent, and then a kid? Or is it extended, where I'm talking about my aunts, my uncles, my grandma, my grandpa? Good, so I'm talking about my extended family, right? So this is a picture of my extended family, because there's my grandma, I have aunts in the picture, I have uncles, and there's cousins in the picture too. All right, so nice job, guys. All right, now what I want you guys to do is I want you to draw your family. I want you guys to take the time to draw your own family, and then we're gonna talk about it. You can draw your family that's your primary family, where you're like living in the same household as them, or you could draw your extended family, whatever the case may be. We're gonna see if we can put them into a certain category, or we're just gonna try to compare with one another to see like if anything is similar or different, okay? And then after that, we're also going to be doing a quick game of Jeopardy. And for Jeopardy, we're going to be splitting into groups of 4 to 5, and what you're gonna be doing is you're going to be basically just answering questions that are going to be on the category list for the Jeopardy board, and then whoever gets the most points at the end wins, okay? That's a little complicated, I know. We're gonna go over it again, but right now what I want you guys to do is to just draw your own family, and then as a class we're going to talk about it. All right, so for the assessment, okay, what I want you to do, well, you're going to be doing this at home, okay, but what I want you to do is you're going to be writing a reflection on the families that we talked about today, and you're going to be comparing the families that we talked about today. Okay, tell me what's similar about the families that we talked about, or what's different about the families we talked about. And also, I want you to reflect on your own family. I want you to think about your own family and write about that. Like, write about how your family's similar or different to the families we talked about today. Write about who's in your family. Just basically, you're comparing the families that we talked about today with your own family, and you're going to be talking about the families that we talked about today. So then we can see if you understand fully what we talked about. And let's see what else. Oh, so if you don't want to do a reflection, if you don't want to write an essay of some sort in the reflection, you can also create a PowerPoint presentation of some sort. You can do a PowerPoint, you can do a Prezi, you can honestly, you can use any software that you want to create a presentation. But either way, you can choose to do a reflection, like an essay, or you can do a presentation of some sort using online softwares. But basically, you are going to be comparing and contrasting the families we talked about today and reflecting on your own family in the essay or the PowerPoint that you're going to be doing.